Every single at bat from here on out is going to be an event as she tries to take the record for herself.
Back here on the south side. And now the first baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting.
2 down, base is empty. Hesung Kim up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field, under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning. 2 outs, base is empty.
Number 1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should.
This ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way, out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players.
She gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Now a chance for Jack Sawinski.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch her swing the bat, but this team does not want to let her beat them.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes Benintendi around 3rd. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Andrew Vaughn now.
One.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Two outs. That's to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. Inning ends, and that stops the. Here on the south side, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here is T.J. Friedel. Lifted in the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down. Number 1 really stood out in this win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
One down. And next is the designated hitter. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
That's a base hit.
Tack one more game onto her hitting streak, dude. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just...
Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Run comes in from second. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first, one away. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. She sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have bitter reservations because she wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
1 out, bases empty. On a line, base hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that
runner on the go in the dirt, and there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. 1-2 now. Runner goes again. Line drive. Slings to first, and that is out number 2. Throw home. She beats it. It's 5-3. So runner at second, 2 down. So now it's the White Sox DH. She's already homered here in this one. Laser base hit. Jokes headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, she's so dialed in. I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. And now she's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Chris, her wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see her top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, she really made her athleticism work for her on that one.
He goes down looking. Number 1 had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer. Just about set to go, and starting this one, number 1. Safe to say she's pretty stingy, Chris.
She's been a very dependable starter for her club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against her, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Now 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Riley Green. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. And she strikes out the side here in the first. Tigers nothing. And now the DH. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one ripped. And that's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very...
And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this, runner breaks for third. Pitch misses in. Throw, and they got her.
Well, I could see she had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when she took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
The throw to first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And a foul ball. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020.
Well, in a day and age where velocity is king, you get a pitcher out there on the mound that's soft throwing, you're licking your chops thinking it's going to be like a softball game. But a knuckleball dancing all over the place, it's hard for you to maintain plate discipline because that velocity makes you want to hit it a long way. And if you get out in front, boy, you will look bad at the dish.
Spencer Torkelson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That one inside. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Green makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
TJ Friedel.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, she had him fooled.
Next to hit, Trey Sweeney. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that drops in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the White. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Garcia.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought she caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read her lips saying, that's not up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Johnson. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's her 9th strikeout so far. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
She just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 12 up, 12 down. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells.
Rudder takes off. Ripped to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and she scores. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So up next, Colt Keith.
The second baseman, Colt Keith.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and float it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws, and because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The White Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now a dozen strikeouts for her. Next is the designated hitter. She's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. That's her 5th homer of the series. It's 15-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of pitchers throw that these days, but I tell you what, she's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game. Trey Sweeney getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late swing, foul to the left.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first, Vaughn throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down. Now it's the DH. She's already homered in this game.
Number 1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, gone. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 20-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Little dribbler up along third. In time to Vaughn. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Matt Vierlin, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And she runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Fought off foul.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Carrie Carpenter. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And added another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop she was dealing with at the plate.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well, pretty big contrast to that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Torkelson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
2 outs. So Torque takes the win. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, number 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Bender back to work. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And she's gone yard again. Her 3rd home run of the game. It's 23-0. Siggy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
TJ Friedel up now for the Tigers. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swings through that.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play. Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Late with the swing there. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. Just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So, last chance for the Tigers. Dylan Dingler will hit next. Oh, she doesn't get the call. 1-0. It's strike 1 to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
She's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
1 strike away. One and 2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what her teammates and even she felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game. It'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
One down. And next is the designated hitter.
Number 1.
Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boo. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. Runner takes off for third. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
That's a good job right there. Yeah, 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Now batting, number 1.
That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the White Sox DH, number 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
Runner takes off, popped in the air, left field. 1 away. So a runner at first. Kyle Teal now at the plate. There goes the runner. Hit weakly on the ground. Safe at second, and she gets back in. And now the right fielder.
Right fielder.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more.
Double steal. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Out on the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to second and third. And next to hit for the Sox, Termar Johnson. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Friedel makes the catch, and that is the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it though 6-1. Number 1 strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game she can feel really good about.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder.
Number 1.
She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Safely into second. She's got a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. Runner breaks for third. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. She steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Hit weakly on the ground. Estrada whips it to first. That's the third out.
Now batting, number 1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that ball is gone. She circles the bases. It's 2-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnett.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Brings it in, and that is that. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. This one in the air right field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 4.
First and second. No outs. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Edouard Julien. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Larnett makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, she'll find a hole.
And we're back. Now Correa up to hit. That one the other way. That's a hit. One gone, runner at first. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Tying run at the plate. Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit.
and then from there can really settle in.
Number one had a sensational showing in the win. And now the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 1.
That one deep left field, and forget it. A 2-run shot. It's 2-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner at first with 2 away. And now for the Twins, Thairo Estrada. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there. Even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
Back here on the south side, and here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. Cut on and lifted in the air, and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, base is full. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit. And she looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Forget it! And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 9-3. Singing, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. And she has really seen the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
And a base hit right there. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly.
Number 1 had a great showing in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Well, they may want to change.
So 2 down, and now the DH.
Number 1.
drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That's her 5th homer of the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Now batting, number 1.
Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. It's 7-3. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
Hammered, base hit. Jokes around 3rd. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Though she's so dialed in, I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see players take in this situation.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms on forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at 3rd. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at 1st.
Leading up.
Set for the last half of the 7th. So now it's the White Sox DH, number 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. And she's got a double. 4th hit of the night for her. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at 2nd. Runner takes off for 3rd. In there for strike 3. The throw, tag, and she's out.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal 3rd base with my teammates up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at 2nd. 2 on and 2 out.
I mean, come on, have a game. She wasn't able to elevate it, but she put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins slugged their way to a win in this one. Number 1 had a great showing. Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
And now, please welcome.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the DH. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. That one felt good. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. Her fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now she can't miss. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Luis Garcia leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and throw it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws. And because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All right,
No
there's
ball,
number
2
8,
strikes.
1 away.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. She's pounding the zone right now, though.
On the ground to third, Dahlbeck sends it to first. Guardians go down in order. So they go quietly there. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the White Sox 3 and the Guardians nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel.
Noel.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and she got him. That K's her third of the game. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That misses. Ball one. Abrams, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
1-1.
Way out front for strike two.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking for the K. And she strikes out the side here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 3. Nobody out. Runner at first. She swings and drives one out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. She sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because she wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. She went up there, looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Naylor.
Right through there for a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Popped up. Montgomery sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Kenny Vogel stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Goes down. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. The line to kick the pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, she didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like she should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. She found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Ruiz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something awesome.
Struck him out without a swing. And she strikes out. 2 out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the tag at second, and she's out, trying for 2. And we're back. Now it's the DH, John Kenzie Noel. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Abrams batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
No ball.
The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Thomas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the White Sox 5 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Got him looking. And she adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every bat.
Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
And now Kenny Vogel. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the mark. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And she strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Guardians fail to score. They still find themselves down 6-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the White Sox DH. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Well struck left field. Go! That's long gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Garcia.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The Guardians still looking for their first hit in this one.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of pitchers throw that these days, but I tell you what, she's got a good one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Steep hill to climb. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
For the Guardians, the designated hitter, John Henty. No hell.
Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
On the ground, Vaughn. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. So just 4 more outs to get through. And the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. She's got these hitters locked up.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And they're down 9. Next is the designated hitter. She's one of the best players in the game. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in feet, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she's squared up.
Feed to second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Gets under it and pops it up. Dahlbeck settles under this one. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope she gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for her at this point.
1 down, base is empty.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Out there to center. Fletcher coming on. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what her teammates and even she felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game. It'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. 2 out, space is empty. On a line out towards center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the White. Swing and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boo. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, number 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Number 1. Added one more to that hitting streak.
I think they expect her to make.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now the right fielder. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That's her 4th home run of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. She put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says she drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And she caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Well, that's a base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good.
Here's Josh Naylor. Lined into right. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 out, space is empty.
Number 1.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Kyle Isbell. In the air, right field. Should have this one. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings. And now It's Josh Naylor. Ramirez on second. Noel at first with no outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Gets there. She's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here in Cleveland, here's a big power threat. Number 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Mickey Moniak will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one ripped left field. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Benintendi around third. He will score and they take the lead. Safe. And that's her 3rd hit. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jack Sawinski. 2 outs. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Back here in Cleveland. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a base hit into right.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbell. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. She saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's her friend, he'll give her a second to catch her breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Up next for the Guardians,
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 2 outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. And she's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Number 1 was outstanding in this ball game, helping